the God within. God is within you. God is real. God's laws are real. God's laws are universal, eternal, unbreakable, irrevocable. Your job is to learn how to use your free will righteously as the most high vibration, which is love, to create your own version of heaven on earth. Luke 17:21. It's a beautiful Sunday. Every day the sun rays, so we can get hit with the sun rays. Shout out to the sun, man. You feel me? Awaken the God Within. The book link is in the description of this video. The book is available on Amazon. Click the link and get you one. Is love. Big G love. GLOVE is God's love for me. You feel me? What up, though, Rashad? You know what I'm saying? My brother in the building. You know what I'm saying? God in the building. All the gods coming to the GhODCast. Calling all gods. Calling all gods. This is the GhODCast. This is not your ordinary podcast. This is where we get you to God fast if you have a heart that's strong enough and brave enough to withstand that pressure that might bust your blood vessels on its way to squeeze those piezo electric crystals in your pineal gland. That's your diamond mind. So let your diamond shine with crystal clear mental clarity, so that you can master your psychic powers in your crystal ball. Psychic powers are mental powers, y'all. So it's the mind, power of the mind, and the mind is the soul. King Solar Man, King Solo, Dolo, King Soul, Soul, De La Soul, the sun, the psyche, the mind, psychology, the study of the mind, psychology, the study of the soul. It's psychic powers. And it's God's story being told. All right, so what up, though, chat, man? Y'all put some love on the live, man. Double tap on that screen for me one time, man, and let's go up to the most high, man. We in that elevator. We finna elevate you with that levitation back to your original nature. You know what I'm saying? How you began. You began as the source. You are who you always were. You are still who you will always be. It's GhOD. Big God for me. Facts. KO. What up, though, on the chat, man? What up, Benavite? John Boy said, what are you talking about, man? That's for you to discern. You feel me? Everything that I say is for therapeutic and entertainment purposes only. So if you would like to understand what I'm saying, you're going to have to tap into the discernment within. Discernment is within you. All right. So you definitely going to have to learn how to operate your own free will, because free will is individual. It's something that I can't do for you. You feel me? But just love. What up, though, team? Yahweh, no Baal. You feel me? I mean, you know, I got bowels. You gotta have you some bowel movements, though. You feel me? Like you gotta inhale and exhale. My boy said no ball. Hold on, nigga. We got balls in my word. You feel me? Hold on. We got balls. Hold on now. Relax. You dig me? I got testes. What up, though? What up, though? Key Mater said discernment 100. Yeah, that's facts. Discernment is like a self accountability thing, right? So you're living your life. You're responsible for observing the interaction of God's laws through your own experiences, and then using those observations and coding your memory so that your instincts are in alignment with what makes the most sense. So you updating your program software, you program your programmable mind. So, you know, that's a daily activity. You don't get to stop tending to the Garden of Eden, which is your mind. So every day you have to continue to rehabilitate. So we don't stop rehabilitating. We don't stop regenerating on a cellular level. We're always trying to do the thing that helps our cells regenerate into an alkaline environment. That's facts. So you know what it is. It's love. Somebody said sheep fleece on your hair. No, that's lamb. It's lamb. I'm the sacrificial lamb. It's lamb chop, sing along. Some people started singing and not knowing what it was, and they're continue singing it forever just because. That's facts though, you feel me? Key made it. Like, people do try to get overly attached to their excuses or the fact that they believe things were holding them back. But the truth is, God gave you and only you the ability to make your dreams come true. So you got to believe in you. You got to have faith and then put that work in faithfully. So you need faith plus works. So if you have faith without works, or if you have works without faith, then you not keeping the proper ratio of inhale, exhale, Holy Ghost, spiritual presence, spiritual intelligence. So, you know, a lot of people want worldly intelligence, which is goofy, instead of having spiritual intelligence, which would actually benefit the quality of your life if you would continue to walk in the truth. A lot of people there are afraid of the truth, and they say things like the truth hurts. And if you run from the truth, or if you're not living in the truth, then you're only destroying your experience as a free will co-creator in the cosmos, causing your own version of reality. Whole time you can continue practicing creating your own version of heaven on earth with your community of co-creators. Shout out to the KOGhODs, the KOGhODs. You feel me? Hey, book link in the description. Click the link. The book is available on Amazon. Click the link and get you one, man. KOGhOD got the KO code, the KOGhOD, the co-creator code. We got the creator code that you use to encode the matrix that you create with the decisions that you make, because your decisions create a web of consequences that ripple into timelines. And so you can create future timelines today by choosing which timeline you would like to experience with your own mind. That's astral. So you're gonna have to learn how to climb to the mind above your spine. A lot of y'all trying to troll because y'all stuck down low, and that's why you're trying to pull me down. See, you couldn't pull me down unless you was beneath me. And all I'm saying is I acknowledge your position, because if you're trying to pull me down, it's because you down, and that means that I'm up. So I'm above you. So your little sticks and stones can't reach me. But, you know, carry on. If you want to create the momentum, you know, momentum is a law, the law of momentum, right? If you want to use the law of momentum to guide you into what those habits create in your life, then, hey, shout out to you and your experience and the power that you exercise as a creator in the middle of the universe. So, yeah. Somebody says, put on a clean haircut. Stop trying to sexualize me. See, that's your problem. Your problem is you want everybody to be an extension of your sexual fantasy, because you're still stuck perceiving the world through your genitals. That's what makes you a Gentile. See what I'm saying? The Gentiles are the neo souls that are still rising from the base level. Like, you're still in the genital or the Gentile vibratory frequency of energetic ascension, right? God's energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed. And you stuck in the same, you stuck in the lowest chakra, my boy, with your awareness. You need to raise your awareness. Yes, that is correct. Yes, genitals. That you know that. You know what they out here. You know that's why they say sex sells and all of this. They got this sexual culture and all that. You know what's going on. You see the commercials and the advertisement and the movies and the cartoons, and you hear the music. You hear the hypersexualization of everything. So, yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, this is my Goku style type. You feel me? Like, I'm on some Super Saiyan style type hair. You feel me? Like, I'll go Super Saiyan 4 on you right now. My shit'll hang down low. Facts. You feel me? Like, so, yeah. Somebody says the kinky hair king. You only speaking in the way you think. So you use the word kinky because that's the vibratory frequency and dimension you keep your awareness in as you express your self-consciousness. So I'm like, your perception is not mine. It couldn't be mine anyway. I'm just saying, if I was you, I would see me. I appreciate seeing the world from the mountaintop. You know what I'm saying? Like, from above it all. You feel me? So I appreciate using the eye of God. God I am God's eye, God's ability to see what it's like to be a human life as me. So God is using me as his eye, the only eye that I could be. I am that eye. Exodus 3:14. That's facts. You feel me? So, in my journey as God in human form, I just become the eye that God is and see things the way God sees things. It's like I see me the way God sees me. When God looks at me, I love me the way God loves me. You feel me? So if you don't love me the way that God loves me, your love ain't qualified. You feel me? I don't want a less than love. You feel me? Like, so it's like I had to learn to accept the love of God. I have to love myself the way God loved me. And then now I can love my others the way that God loves if they accept it. Because, acceptance is a condition of your own free will. You have free will. So as much as God could love you, he only can give as much love to you as you'll accept. And a lot of people real hard on themselves. And they so hard on themselves, in fact, that they don't even feel like they qualify or are worthy of God's love, which is why they turn into trolls, lost souls that want to try to pull me down, but I'm way up. You feel me? Like my head in the sky, my head is in the air. My nostrils is breathing in air because my head is in the air where my nostrils is able to breathe air. You see what I'm saying? My feet may seem to be on the ground. That's my feet. My feet. But my head not down there. My head up there. And so too are my thoughts. Facts. Somebody said that's a lot of air. Yeah, it's air first and foremost, because the air is actually God's spirit. Understand that the air is not empty space. It's infinite creative potential, right? The air itself is the consciousness of God. If you stop breathing, you stop thinking. You lose your consciousness if you lose your breath, right? So the whole time you thinking you breathing in air or oxygen, you really breathing in the spirit of God that allows you to experience life as a conscious being. You feel me? So, yeah, word to God. It's easy. Somebody said this is mental health issues all the way. What's the point of you trying to say that? What does that mean? See what I'm saying when I say the trolls, they have these weird commentary, these weird, like they think that they critiquing or criticizing or insulting, or I don't know what they think they doing. I'm just wondering, like, what does your insult supposed to mean? Like, I'm so protected by God. I'm so God. I'm in the full armor of God. My boy said trolls gonna troll, bro. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the kids gotta know as well. Like, trolls gonna troll. You just gotta continue to vibrate God's vibration, because God's vibration is the only worthy frequency to be on. Anything that's beneath God's frequency is degenerate. So it's like, just to your own common sense, you like, why would you do anything less than what God would do? You feel me? Like, the most powerful, like the source of all power. Like, just imagine you actually are the direct extension of God. Why would you not use the power that God would use? Like, use God's power the way God would use God's power, knowing how his power works. You feel me? Like, you are the source of free will. Like, free will is working through you, and that free will is controlling the law. Control the law like the master of the law. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody says, how old are you, my guy? I'm older than time is. Time is a fictitious measurement. Time is a concept, a mental construct. All right? Time is imaginary, but I'm eternal. I'm not this body. So if you think that you're talking to this body, man, you're kind of in the wrong class. This is the God class, class of the gods. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not talking to humans. We don't talk to people who are identifying themselves as their carnal mind, because humans have a limited ability to perceive reality. The five physical senses cannot sense the non-physical dimensions. And so since humans are defined by their limitations, we don't talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Because they tend to be stuck in their amygdala, their reptilian cortex. That's why they reptilian shape-shifting humanoids, because they appear to be what you think a human is, but a human in and of itself is a monster. You know what I'm saying? A human naturally in and of itself is a carcass. It's an empty vessel. So somebody says, why are you hiding in the basement? Why is it that your mind imagines that I would be hiding? Why is it that what you imagine is what you gotta wonder about how you use your own ability to think and create. See, you create an experience in your mind, and your body uses the chemicals, the same chemicals it would use if you was in a situation for real. So it's almost as if you're in that situation for real, and you keep imagining these weird situations, and then your body, you in those situations for real. So you should, learn to do better at controlling your biochemistry with your thinking, because the way you think creates the way you feel, and the way you feel stresses your organs. You feel me? So learn how to play your organs well. You need to take care of yourself by using the most high thoughts so that you can stay in harmonic balance, in divine alignment with God's right use of his irrevocable law. Your free will is using God's law. Earth is your training grounds. Forgive yourself. God already forgave you. Accept God's forgiveness. Use your free will from this moment forward to create your own heaven on earth. You just practice every day in a row. That's it. And you get better the more you go. So just use your free will. Start where you at. You cannot start where you are not. So don't try to wait till you get somewhere else. Don't wait till you get this much money. Don't wait till you get this type of job. Don't wait till don't wait till Monday. None of that. Listen, start exactly where you are. Don't wait till you lose this much weight. Don't wait till you do these many push-ups. No, just every day in a row, we practice reaping what we want to sow. So row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. So live your dream life by learning how to use your free will right through practice, and practice every day. It's crazy. Somebody said, bro, you in the same place as us. Yeah, I know that we're in heaven. You won't accept that. You won't admit that. I'm not saying that I could be anywhere you're not. I'm just saying you're imagining a different reality than I am. The reality that I imagine is heaven-based. The reality that you imagine is hell-based. And in that way, we're different. Somebody said weak. It's okay if I'm weak because God is strong for me. Somebody said, this clown again, get a job, fool. If I don't have a job, obviously I don't need one. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You feel me? And if you think I'm a clown, it's just because I'm the mask that God wears. God is playing out his version of life through me. So I'm only a clown because God is my true identity. This identity right here is false. It's fine. God is real. Somebody said, what is God? Let's be real. The creator wouldn't be for fuckery. The creator is for everything that exists. It's a full experience. Jesus said, I did not come back to abolish the law, but to fulfill the law and to show you how to live life more abundantly. So no, we're going to go through the full range of experience. That's why God created the experiences. God wouldn't let things exist if he didn't already have it in his plan. He's the architect of the entire system. Nothing exists in the system that God did not oversee. There's nothing new under the sun. There will never be anything new in eternity. So yeah, that's over with, family. You're not finna do nothing or say anything that has not already been said or done. All right, that's a fact. That's facts. Man, if y'all can withstand these messages, man, y'all put some love on the live. We giving all the glory to God. You feel me? Awaken the God within. Book link is in the description. You feel me? The book is available on Amazon. Click the button and they'll send you one to your house, to your doorsteps, man. It's the KO Creator Code. This the KO Creator Code. You feel me? Nah, yeah. There's a creator code in the universe. You know what I'm saying? The universe is based on lines of program codes, like lines of laws, right? So if the laws are in place and those laws are what is keeping everything running smooth, then those laws behave in a predictable way. So then all you gotta do is predict the pattern and, you know, use the law in the order that plays the song you want to dance to. Right? Control your organs. What do you mean? You feel me? Like, somebody says, will buying your book, spirit, will be buying your book, spirit brother. That's love. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too. That's love. What up, though? Somebody says, how much brain power do you think we use? You use what you have. I don't understand why you don't think you're using what you have. If you have it, you're using it. Somebody said, where's the link? The link to the book is in the description. The name of the book is Awaken the God Within. KRST. Facts. All right. It's big love. It's GhOD. God inside of everybody as the breath that we actually breathe. All right. So you know what it is. The link is in the description of this live video. All right. Somebody says, I won't be buying none this crazy not. But your sentence was incoherent. So it's crazy. Somebody says, I guess not too many are following that code. Well, that's because you got to know you were born into amnesia, like you're born into the veil. This human body, when somebody said that I was a clown, what they're saying is that I am a veil. This human body is a veil. It's God that has been veiled in a human body, but the veil is thin. Like it's not separating the truth from anything. It's just a veil. It's like amnesia. It's ignorance of who you truly are. That's where the seed starts in the dark, right? So your soul is a seed, a star seed, and it was planted in your human body is the earth. And so, you know, when God planted the seed in the earth, it planted it in the dirt. In the dirt, the seed is surrounded in darkness. You know what I'm saying? But the seed got to sprout out of the darkness, right, into the light and grow back up to the heavens. And that's basically what we just a divine memory loss, right? So now it's like now they need to be reminded. So this is divine remembrance. This is the remembrance. You feel me? So Passover, facts. Happy Easter. We are risen. It's the E-Star division. Somebody says, I am God of all, so you can bow down to me, fool. For what? You saying you the God of all, so somebody could bow down to you for what? For what? If you gotta ask somebody to bow down to you, that means they don't have to. That means they wasn't bowing before you asked. So what's gonna change if they do? All y'all just gonna look stupid together. That's retarded. That's facts. Mama awareness on one. Sorry up. Somebody says, I am the reincarnation of Anu. That's facts. We all are. Somebody said, yeah, too much ego. Nah, too much self-love. I love myself more than you. You're not brave enough to love yourself as much as I love myself. I'm brave enough to love myself as God in front of the whole general population. So you gotta be brave. We gladiators. We warriors. God sent an army. Facts. Came back for war. I'm a warrior. Yeah, spiritual warfare. Somebody said in front of the who? Yeah, the real who's. In front of the real who's. All yous. He said in front of the who's. In front of the yous, the real yous, the all yous. Somebody says, I like the fact that you're really calm while answering ignorant questions. Sometimes I'm not this calm. I'm just this calm right quick. You never know when I might pipe up, okay? Because I am inhale and exhale, all right? I am peace and war. I am life and death. I'm Revelations 1:18. Revelations 1:18. Somebody said, I was afraid to say I was the son of God. Now I am proud to say I'm the son of God. That's correct. And you have to live as the son of God. You have to be the son of God in your expression of who you are. So it's not just something we say. We're really about that action. But definitely it's something that we do declare because, it's real. That's facts. We are the living son of God. It's over with. Somebody says, we shouldn't be proud to be the son of God. God taught us not to be proud. You're a liar. God never taught us not to be proud. That is stupidity. That's why nobody listens to you in your personal life. You didn't even have good grades in school. It's these crazy people that come in here and they know that they are the worst grades in school, barely even graduated, and think they can come in here and advise someone on something. Come on now. Somebody put 1 Corinthians 11:14. Doeth not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame, a disgrace for a man to wear long hair? You don't know what that statement means, who they were talking to, or why they said that. But I definitely know that you praise Jesus, and Jesus wore long hair. Okay? I know you know that Jesus of Nazareth was a part of the Nazarenes, and the Nazarenes, like Samson, wore long hair. So I don't know what it is you think that you're trying to say, but you're an idiot, and that's why nobody relies on you. We do not look up to you or your opinion. That is the truth, okay? So argue with Jesus about how long Jesus' hair should be. I'll let you handle that, all right? I'll let you handle that. All right. It's the people that want to argue with God is amazing. It's amazing. Fact. Somebody said, you should really read the Bible, man. I am the living son of God. I don't have to read the Bible. All right. God gave me everything I needed right here in me. All right. A heart full of GhOD. He who sent me is still with me. God sent me and he know who he sent. And he know exactly what's going on. Okay? He know exactly what's going on. Somebody said Tarzan is real. God is real. Somebody said there's only one God. That's why we all are the one God. Who else could we be when nobody exists except GhODs? That's how you know it's really me. Can't you see? I'm the imagery, the image of God. Y'all the ones that's getting lost in your own facades. See through the fog. In your mental fog, your mental capabilities too low. You know it's me, it's GhOD. So I had to go back up to the top. I don't drop. I'm not a fish, I don't flop. I got angel wings that flap. Oh snap, he finna snap. I told you how I do it, cause I does it the best. It's GhOD's breath, his spirit that's in my chest. That's why my heart keep beating. That's why I keep breathing. And I don't even have another reason. What you mean? This shit is just the way it is. You can't see? You gotta see deeper than 3D. Somebody said we are not God, but we are he. He is us. God is everything. So even if I'm not God, God is me. What you mean? Somebody said God doesn't need to breathe. God is doing everything God needs to do. That's why it's being done. God is doing his will through us at all times, whether you like to admit it or not. Either you will admit it and become harmonized with the truth of how this world works, or you will continue to try to fight the truth of how this world works and continue to lose like losers do. Now you up in here complaining. Only losers complain. You up in here nagging. Only losers nag. You up in here trying to critique. Only losers critique. Only losers compare. Like no one that is winning in life is caring to be critiquing, comparing, and complaining and nagging. Like, bro, you're just another loser troll in a stranger's comment section trying to get validation through your ability to type fast and wrong. Can't even really understand your weird sentences. Then some of you weirdos is always only, boy, listen to me. God is real. If you know that God is real, y'all subscribe. This is a community that give glory to God. That's facts. We are all KOGhODs. KOGhOD means co. Co means with. I am with God. I am KOGhOD means I am with God. KOGhOD. God means creator. I am co-creator. We are co-creating because we are creating the consequences that obviously they are complaining about. So if you don't like the consequences that you're creating in your life, and so now you're nagging and, you know, bitching at everyone that doesn't even know you, that doesn't even care about you. You're just dry in the comment section, trolling and letting everyone know that you hate your life, because no one who loves life is trolling someone, because you'd be too happy to do that. So yeah, man, I think that you should really be honest with yourself. Stop lying, you liar, and thinking that you're getting away with your pants on fire. Okay, you're not. We can see you clearly. You are transparent. All right, you're a transparent. Okay, pun intended, because that shit funny. But anyways, it's funny to me anyways. But somebody said the shade you just threw. I ain't gonna lie, I'm the light. Only the light can cast the shadow. You feel me? What more can I say? Somebody says the man has bars. Bars. But facts though, the bars come from God. God hard like that. I'm just God's poet. Now you know it. You feel me? Yes. All glory be to the word of God. Somebody says you got hit too many times. CTE is real. And I don't know why you're trying to play with diseases and illnesses, but that just shows the frequency you keep your attention span on. All right. I don't even believe in those CTE, some shit they just made up. Now it's trending and you want to say it because you're a trend follower. That's how we know you use a little bitty limited mind frame. You just saying what you hear people saying. You just want to sound cool because you think that saying the same things you hear other people say makes you a part of the cool kids club. Nope, you're lame. It makes you lame, actually, and unoriginal, if I may tell you the truth. But, I mean, you're saying what other people say. I mean, you do know it's cliche. It's, if I could just be honest. I mean, but apparently you prefer people lie to you because you're a liar and you do what liars do. So I guess you'll just be upset with me like all the liars do. You troll, you heathen, you degenerate. No one, that's why no one likes you. That's why no one looking at you. Yeah. Nah, but it's cool though. It's all love. Somebody says, how do we ascend? By realizing that you are God and you have the self-accountability to deal with the fact that you are God. And if you're not dealing with the fact that you are God, you a bitch. Pretty much. Only God is worth being. So if you're not being God, you're being worthless. Pretty much. I mean, but you can argue with those things if you want to. Somebody says, I feel good. God is good. So you feel God. And you feel good because that's what God is. Yeah. And it does feel good. It does. It feels good to feel good, doesn't it? It's just like, hey, why not just feel good? Like, why are we arguing? Why do people want to debate the eternal truth? They're all like, I'm going to debate you, KO. You think you're God. You're not God. You think you're Jesus. You're not Jesus. Your hair is stupid. I was saying. I don't know. These niggas just get to tweaking. But good thing only God is real. So therefore, I don't have a choice. I end up only being that which actually exists. And that which actually exists is God. So somebody says, you're blasphemous. Yeah, blasphemous is what they call Jesus. It's like another name for Jesus. You feel me? So you're just calling me everything they call Jesus. So, and now I don't know. I'm kind of like okay with that because, you know, well, it was already documented. You're just doing what I've already read that they said you would do. You know what I'm saying? And they already put me on game. You feel me? They're like, hey, look, they gonna say this. I'm like, damn, they saying exactly that. Somebody says, so you're Jesus, so you're slow. I'm like, why are you asking questions I already answered before you asked? Then you asked to like try to confirm the answer that I already gave you. Like, are you dumb? Or are you lacking in discernment? You need to work on that. You need to work on that. Discernment is an individual responsibility. I'm not gonna care. Somebody says you're not God. I can't be that which doesn't exist. only God exists. I can't be that which does not exist because that doesn't exist. And apparently I exist, or at least you think I exist because you think you're talking to me. So I'm like, well, who you think you talking to? You know what I'm saying? If I'm not God, then who are you talking to? So I say you're a false prophet. That's not even possible. Like, what are you talking about? Prophets are prophets because the truth don't change. Like, you can't be a false truth teller, guy. The truth is what the truth is, whether someone tells it or not. It's just like when I tell the truth, you feel it, you can recognize it. That's why everybody knows I'm telling the truth, not because they read it somewhere. They just know that if I said some shit that they didn't understand or agree with, they be like, bro, you said some stupid shit. But they like, nah. If you really listen to this guy is really saying, I know it's heavy and you don't want to admit that, but somebody says, bro, what are you saying? What I'm saying is that you are responsible for the reality that you experience because you are the source of God's cosmic expression of free will, consequence creation. You know what I mean? Your consequences change reality. You're changing the future you're going to live. Like, you changing timelines right now. So it's like you can change the timeline that you're going to experience with every decision that you make. That's all we saying is that you're the most powerful person in your reality. And that if you learn to use your power for your benefit, then you would appreciate it. And your community would appreciate it. You feel me? And then if monkey see, monkey do. If they see you free yourself, then they'll free themselves too. And then you could just live in God's kingdom the way you were supposed to, instead of living in it as if it's hell. You can live in it as if it's heaven with your others. And, you know, have an amazing dream, reaping what you sow every day in a row. So somebody said, you've sinned. Nah, God forgave me eternally. So there's no way I could sin in an eternal forgiveness. You feel me? Like, I live in a state of eternal forgiveness. So there's no sin, bro. You're fear-mongering. It's because you're a coward and you're trying to validate the things you are afraid of with your false intelligence. Somebody says, have you ever lied? No. What would I lie about? People misunderstand me. I've been misunderstood as you're misunderstanding me right now, and I'm not lying right now, but there you would say I am lying. But the truth is, you just don't have the discernment necessary to understand what I mean when I speak, because I'm only speaking what I mean. You trying to hear the words I'm using instead of what I mean to say. And that's the problem that we all have when we communicate. You talking to people who are not trying to understand you, and it hurts. And then you try to learn all these different ways to say the same thing, and they never was trying to understand you. So no matter how you learn to say it, you just learned that they just don't love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put all this work in and all this effort, and you just do your best to try to, fix the problem. And the problem is that they don't want you. They don't want you to fix the goddamn problem. See, the whole time, you was supposed to be with God. That's why you got that Luke chapter 14:26. See? That's why you need that Luke 14:26. Somebody says you're delusional, family. You thinking I care about what you're saying is what proves you're delusional. That's an absolute fact. The fact that you seem to seriously want me to consider your point of view proves you're delusional. Because it's like, why are you seriously trying with effort to get me to care about what you're saying? But that's not even possible, bro. That's not even possible, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's just be serious. Let's just elevate our intelligence and know that we're all playing pretend and make believe. Nobody even exists here, bro. You're not even with me, actually, for real. I don't see you. I mean, I know you see me, but this is fictitious, man. Don't forget to read the disclaimer, dog. It's like, this is for therapeutic and entertainment purposes only, bro. None of this is real, bro. We all exist in God's imagination. God is imagining us. Somebody says he was talking in circles without actually saying anything. That's because there's nothing to say. There's nothing new under the sun, and we all live in the circle of life. Lion King tried to expose that to you. The circle doesn't have a beginning. It doesn't have an end. So you can't get out the circle. I only could talk in a circle. I mean, what do you come on, fam? Like, glory be to God. You're goofy, bro. You're never gonna say anything that has not already been said. So you're just having your own fictitious version of the same story on repeat, like you don't know the story. And so everybody's living God's story in their own way through amnesia and ignorance. So shout out to amnesia, shout out to ignorance, but use it righteously though. You gotta use your amnesia righteously. You gotta use your ignorance to ignore the trolls. You feel me? Because your ignorance is definitely for your use, but it's for your right use. Everything that God gave you is for the right use. So don't be afraid to use anything that God gave you, because if it exists, it's because God existed it. That's over with. So definitely use it righteously as the user of all things that exist. That's why no weapon formed against us shall prosper, because all weapons formed are ours to use as the users of all things, because our free will is supreme to all these inanimate objects are inanimate, man. Feel me? Like, and everybody gonna operate the same law. Like Jesus used the same law you using. Jesus walked under the same sun you walking under. All right, that same sun was in the sky when Jesus was here. All right, so shout out to the big sun. It's eternal. Everybody that has walked the earth under the same sun, breathing the same air, using the same laws. So definitely, get your roll on. Get your roll on. Get your roll on. Somebody said gay. No, that's just sexuality. And that means you're being carnal minded. If you keep trying to use sex as a reference for all of your thoughts, you're funneling your thoughts through your carnal mind, through your sex mind, through your genitals. That's what makes you a Gentile, because you keep thinking about sex and you keep making everything reference sex, and you keep everything like, and it's like you only want to get money so you can do the things that thinking about sex brings to your mind. You want to go to the club, you want to drink, you want to be around the opposite sex, you want to try to impress others with material things. Like, bro, you stuck in your lower mind, in your carnal mind, your material mind. That's facts. Somebody said gayest thing I've heard all day. The fact that you keeping up with the gay things that you hear just shows that your mind is attuned to that vibratory frequency. You looking for gay things to hear. It just speaks of how you use your ability to experience heaven on earth. No one would know what you were thinking if you wasn't speaking out loud. That's facts. You letting everybody know about you. That's why no trolls comments can reach the soul, because we live in the sky. They mad that I'm arrogant. That means I'm in the arrogant, and they little opinions can't be commercials in my reality. They trying to sell their point of view. They trying to sell their commercials. Somebody say you getting ready for church. We at church right now. This is church. I don't know where you thought you was, but you better recognize. Somebody says, bro, stick to a point. Nobody's going to respect you if you're trying to preach the gospel. First of all, I don't care about none of y'all. All y'all can die in the lake of fire. That's what I wish on you anyways. And I'm not trying to preach nothing. I do what I do. It is what it is, and whatever happens, happens, and I'm okay with this. So run my consequences, whatever they may be. It is what it is. Somebody says you're constantly just feeling hate and being combative with everybody. Yeah, that's because I'm a warrior. God sent me for war. I came back for World War III, the spiritual warfare. I'm definitely God's army. I'm a archangel family. So yeah, I came to do war. So just mind your business, my boy, because I do what I want to do. I say what I want to say. And I'm about that action. So whatever my consequences are, run it. Somebody says you a nut. We are all a nut. If your father didn't bust a nut, you wouldn't be here. I'm just saying. What? I said, I am KOGhOD teaches us the word. This is my church. Keep up the God work. That's love. I appreciate you, Jace. Yeah, you already know what it is, because this is the way we live. I just live as God. You feel me? Like, we just living as God, the as God agains. We are the as God agains. We living as God again. They don't want to be self-accountable for their free will. Somebody says, you can't fight. God fight for me. So I just win. I don't have to fight. I can't fight because God win my battles for me before I could even try. He just know I'm ready to fight. I be trying to fight, but he be winning the fight already. I be like, dang, God, chill. Let me get him. But he don't never let me get him, though. You feel me? Thank God, though. Because I be trying to get him the wrong way. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie to you. God get him the way he need them to be got. Because if he didn't let me get him the way I was gonna get him, it was gonna be different. It was not gonna be. So, glory be to God. I just let go and let go. I give it to God. You feel me? If it ain't God, it's demon time. You understand me? So why wouldn't I just choose to stay on God time? Why you want me to consciously, on purposefully choose to be on not God time? That's goofy. Facts. As soon as I understand that I am powerful and cognizant enough to choose my own identity, why would I not identify myself as the most powerful identity in all of the cosmos? Like, just I love myself enough to be like, you know what? I don't have to be the identity they gave me. They gave me some birth certificate shit. I'm like, I can identify my motherfucking self. Like, what I want to be? Let me think. If I could be anything in the universe, if I could be anybody, it's like, damn, if you could be anybody, who would you be, God? The fuck is you mean? I went off the muscle, no hesitation, dummy. The fuck? I'm like, the fuck? If I could be anything I wanted to be, and I can, because if y'all gonna let men call themselves women, and women can call themselves men and compete in each other's sports and go in each other's bathroom, then fuck all that, nigga. I can be God. That's over with. So you be what you want to be. I'm gonna be what I want to be, and I ain't gonna lie. That changed my life. So, I mean, if you were brave enough, I would recommend you try and see if it'll change your life too, because I ain't gonna lie, say, it's something about awakening the God within. I ain't gonna lie to you. How could I lie anyway? Only the truth is real. Everything else fade away. Man, book link in the description. The book is available on Amazon. Click the link and get you one. A passport back to your true identity. A passport back to your original identity. Passport back to the most powerful version of you that you could ever be in the midst of God's laws. Facts. Somebody said, stay broke forever. We just gonna stay God forever, family. We don't think in that carnal-minded vibration your mind obviously is stuck in. You can't even raise your consciousness to have a even conversation. You saying things that don't match the topic. You not on energy. You not on code. Nothing. You just just tweaking, just wigging out. Somebody says, what's your main career? Well, I am above careers. I'm not on your level. I don't live in your little human world, in your little human society. You still stop asking me your little human questions, family. You just want these little human answers and shit. It's just like, how much do you make per hour? How much does your house, what are you discussing? Somebody says, bro, you're sick. You're a psych patient. I'd have to actually be a patient to be a patient. It'd be documented. If I was a patient, I'd be under the care of a physician. You're an idiot. That's why nobody cares about your opinion. You don't even know how to make sense, family. Why would you call me a patient like a patient isn't what I would be if I was a patient? You're stupid. That's easy. That is easy work. Somebody says, bro, you need to seek medical attention. For what? You just said I was a patient. What? Hey, come on. Somebody says, bro, you're a psych patient. All right, listen. You're obviously, you're more idiotic than I wanted to give you credit for. I wanted to just be jest and playing, but you're actually stupid. Somebody said, your hair is stupid. That's fine. It just means that my hair will make sure you're not attracted to me, which is the point, because I would never want you around me ever. So I use this hair as a repellent to repel people like you. So thank God it's working. Somebody says you're going nowhere fast. There's nowhere to go, actually. I exist in the middle of eternity, in the middle of the universe, and everything orbits around me as I remain steadfast and sit still in the silence of God's mind. So, of course, I'm going nowhere fast because I move at God's speed as the source of the light. Somebody says you're mental. That's correct. Everything is mental. This is entertainment, entertainmental, because I amended my ment with my amendments or add mentals. Of course, I'm mental. Everything is mental. Somebody says your gravitational pull light. That's facts. I'm a black hole. I pull in all. It's a whirlpool. Somebody said, VIP Clinton says, bro, you have people on here that support your statement, and I sure do. That's love, man. Shout out to all of the chosen ones who chose to resonate with the truth, no matter how much it hurt. They say the truth hurts, but you ain't turn your back on the truth, or even if you did, it broke you, and you accepted. Every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess, man. Be a KOGhOD, a co-creator, and co-create your own version of reality through your trials and tribulations. Never give up, man. Keep faith alive. Use faith. Put your work in, and you will reap what you sow. Reap a new harvest as we practice reaping what we sow every day in a row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Somebody says, I have a question if you don't mind me asking. Send, surveillance, infiltrate, neutralize. What do you think about that? Should that be a concern? I guess I want to ask. No, when you with God, you have no concerns. All glory be to God. Whatever is a part of God's plan is what's going to happen, because God don't lose. God always wins. So just have faith in God, walk with God, and you don't need no fear. Anything other than God is fear-mongering. So, yeah, it's faith over fear. Walk by faith, not by fear. Facts. Walking by fear makes you a coward, a yellow-bellied snake. I'm just saying, like, you're slithering. You're not walking erect. You need a resurrection because you're not standing up straight. That's what the resurrection is for your erection. Y'all having erectile dysfunction because you're not walking up straight. You need a straight spine. That's why you have to become the mind above the spine instead of the mind below the spine, because that makes you spineless. If you're using the spineless mind or the mind beneath the spine, you're not using the mind that's at the top of the spine erect, at the top, the heavens. The body is the earth. The earth is everything beneath the neck. The slave hangs from the tree of life by the neck. So everything from the neck down is the earth. Everything above the neck is the Holy Grail. It's heaven, where God dwells, in your ability to be conscious. When you think of up here. You don't think of down here. Even though you do use your gut mind, and your gut is a part of your mind, that's your reptilian mind, though. That's the part of your mind that makes you a reptilian, shape-shifting humanoid if you stuck only using your lower vibration, which is your lower mind, or the thoughts your lower mind thinks. In order for you to achieve a high vibration, you'd have to be able to resonate with the thoughts that a higher mind thinks. But a lot of you have a cold heart, so your blood never makes it past your cold heart because it's an ice block. It's frozen. It's an ice wall. A lot of y'all got an ice box where your heart used to be. So you need to become warm-blooded again. But every time I increase your temperature, you call it climate change, and you put more clouds in the sky, you get dumber. And y'all don't want to let the light shine, but we finna shine this time. It's over with, because I'm back. I'm him. I'm here. And I ain't even finna dim my light for none of y'all, for no trolls, lost souls. You finna get this refusion. Facts. Facts. VIP Clean say it's quiet now. Yeah, see, that's why I'm talking. I get the, yeah. You feel the exorcism happening. Exorcism, look, they went poof. Richie said, you're a super saiyan. That's facts. That's in the soul. Look how all them souls went poof. Quick. I ain't even say nothing. Is it something I said? Super Saiyan. Somebody says, tell us about Jesus' blood, brother. Jesus' blood means God's blood means your blood is not yours. You got it from God. Blood of my blood, flesh of my flesh means your body is not yours. Your body is God's. Your blood is not yours. Your blood is God's. And that just makes absolute sense because who you think you are? Where you think you got any of this from? So, you know, that's facts. Somebody said Jesus had a brother. Yes, all of us. Okay, we are all Jesus's brother. Okay, just like I'm your brother, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, big bro. Shout out to Kamitha said, preach, that's love. Somebody said, what does his blood do? It transfers his spirit. So the blood in your body allows God's spirit to transfer like oxygen through all of your cells and provide revitalization or provide life. Like God's spirit is life-giving. So when you're breathing in life. And so it's the blood that allows that life to flow through your body. So it's your bloodstream that's allowing God's spirit to flow through your body. That's why your blood is the life water. It's the river of life. You feel me? So, yeah, it allows you to revitalize your cellular structure. Facts. Somebody says everything in the Bible has dual meanings, figurative and literal. No, it's not everything in the Bible has dual meanings. It's everybody has a dual mind. Everybody has a lower mind and a higher mind. It's not the Bible. The Bible say what the Bible say. The Bible is inanimate. It's you who can see it right and see it wrong and have to learn how to see it right for yourself. So it's not the Bible fault. It's just because you're schizo. You're schizophrenic, like the trolls tell me. Somebody says, tell me something about me. You existed before this version of yourself. This is not your first life. It's not your last life. It's not your first afterlife. It's not your last afterlife. So there's something about you. Wasn't it? What else? What else though? Somebody says they can't interpreting break the codes. I told them we got the codes. We already decoded the matrix. So now you talking to a master coder. I'm a KO coder, a co-coder. I'm a co-creator. Okay, I got the creator code. Somebody said, hey, that's kind of deep. Welcome to the deep end. Somebody says, right, I was about to say that's facts. You feel me? Like, that's easy. That's easy. Yeah, I do. I charge for personal counseling. Facts. I'm a spiritual life coach. It's easy work. Facts. But time is money, and I can't give it to everybody because, you know, we only got the same 24 hours every day. That's facts. So I says co-creators. That's facts. That's facts, though. You feel me? You feel me? Co-creators. That's facts, though. You feel me? Facts. Shout out to Roger. Say I love your spirit. That's love. That's God's spirit. The spirit that I have that you love is God. I love God too, and God love you. That's facts. It's easy work, easy money. Somebody says, what do you eat? I mean, you know, glory to God. I push that Genesis 1:29 and that Matthew 17:21. Facts. I push that Genesis 1:29 and that Matthew 17:21. Thanks. Somebody says, hey, I'm 109 years old. It looks like you're proud of yourself. And since that makes you feel good, we happy that you feel good. That's amazing. Keep feeling good because God is good. Keep feeling God. You feel me? That's facts. Somebody says, do you believe the Bible is the word of God? And if we are God, is there a chain of command from these gods? Will Jesus would be the highest since he is the Messiah? Family, you seem to be very thoroughly confused as you are spinning around in your own head. First thing I would do is say stop, chill, relax, because you're just driving yourself insane with all of those useless questions, okay? All right, relax. You exist. Start there. You exist. Start there. You exist. That means a lot. How is it possible that you exist? Start there. Just in the fact that you actually are dealing with your own awareness of your existence. Who are you actually that you are even able to exist in the first place? Who are you that you are able to even be here? Respect to you, by the way, for being able to be one of the ones who are here with the free will ability to control reality, because that's who we are as KOGhODs, the co-creators. That's facts. We exist. And that means the world. And that means the world. Hey, we are he who exists. Revelations 1:18. Facts. Facts. Bro, we exist. What's more powerful than that? But they don't want us to respect our power. They don't respect their power. They trolling. Look, they done trolled out the whole live. We was having numbers in the chat. They had to get back. Well, I turned the fire up. They said, oh, this boy here too articulate. Oh, no, we thought he was a dumb little black boy with some goofy ass hair. Okay, that's this nigga here. It's too much. He's too much. They're like, chill, KO. I'm like, I ain't say nothing. I ain't even say nothing. They can't help. Facts, cut them right to the soul. Immediately. And it came into the wrong damn chat. They ain't even know they was finna get a baptism. They had got baptized on accident. They wasn't ready. This shock jock therapy, family. It's shocking. Okay? Facts. That definitely means you weren't ready. It's called a rude awakening. Don't play with me. Don't play. Because it's gonna do it to you, family. It's gonna shock the shit out you. Because that's what electricity does. I'm the L. I am L in electricity. You understand that? The light, the thought patterns. You know, thoughts transfer themselves in your body as light. It's electrical. It's shocking. It's a shock jock therapy. This is to reinvigorate your ability to create electrical impulses, synapses, neural connectivity. This is neural regeneration. Facts. Big star, gang star. This is a gang of stars. A star is God's sun. A sun is a source of light. We definitely are a gang of stars. We gangster. Gang stars. That's facts. All right. A gang of God's sons shining bright. And all of these lost souls are afraid of the light. They like, climate change. The sun is going to kill us all. No. Well, yeah, but but God got your everlasting life, okay? But look, you killed me. You crucified me. Now you afraid that I'm going to do the same to you. You scary. You's a coward, you bitch. And that's what you get. What the fuck you want to kill me for? Now it's your turn. Now they're like, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. We like, nah, nigga, carry your own cross. Yeah, and you shall do greater works than these. Fuck is you talking about? They niggas not trying to carry that cross, man. Hey, nah. You want to crucify me? All I was doing was telling the truth. So help me God. Just because I wasn't trying to be no hoe ass, I wasn't trying to be no liar. Feel me? Like, I'm trying to be honest, obviously, of course, nigga. That's my natural propensity, is to gossip style type shit, but honestly, with like honestly expressing myself. You feel me? Like, people want to have someone they can be honest with. That's why niggas that do crimes get caught, because they want to be honest with somebody, bro. So it's like just a natural tendency to want to be honest. And niggas want to hate you as a truth teller. That shit crazy. That shit, John 15:18. Facts. Somebody said people be saying gang while talking about the Bible. Oh yeah, that's facts, because it is gang. All right, and we are clowns because we are the mask that God wears. Everybody is a social mask. All right, God is pretending not to know who he is in the world he created. So, yeah, everybody's a clown. Everybody's inside of God's carnival. That's why it's called a carnal mind. It's a carnival because it's a carnal-minded, limited imaginary version of reality in God's mind. God is imagining. All of this is just in the mind of God. It's the Christ mind. Philippians chapter 2, verse 5. Somebody says, advice on financial breakthrough. Basically, God created a trust account for you. You can create as much wealth as possible. All you got to do is live in divine alignment with God's principles, and you're already wealthy. You're already rich. All you need to do is do what you love with those that love what you do until it becomes a skill that creates so much value that you don't know what to do with all the money that you create by turning your talents and your gifts into skills that you use to pay the bills. That's facts. So yeah, do what you love to do. Take your gifts, take your talents, turn your skills, turn your gifts and your talents into skills that you use to pay the bills. That way you can do what you love with those that love what you do and build a community of people that rock with you. So you're not having to be, in a community of trolls that just want to pull you down because they beneath you. Facts. So you know what it is. It's every day in a row, learning how to let life go. You got to exhale. All glory be to God. You can't hold on to God's breath. You inhale, you exhale. Exodus 3:14. Somebody says, you're not above anyone. You're just arrogant, man. I'm arrogant because I'm in the air again. And if I'm in the air, I'm above anybody that's on the ground. And if you think you are a meat suit, if you think you are a human or a human body, I'm definitely above you because I'm arrogant. The air is above you, my guy. Pick your head up. If you felt like I was talking to you or you needed to respond to that, that's how you know I'm above you. You wouldn't even cared about that. Facts. You welcome. Wait. Yeah. Somebody says the air is not above us, it's around us, dumbass. The air is not around us, the air is us, dumbass. You're an idiot. Why you think I am the air again? You said I'm arrogant. I am the air because that's what I always been. I always was the spirit. You think you talking about air, nigga. You talking about the spirit. It's not even air, nigga. It's spirit. And everything is it. Holy Ghost. I'm above you, like I said. Your consciousness is too low. So somebody says, what are your credentials that allow you to try to educate people? I'm not trying to educate people. I don't care about you at all. Can't even lie to you. I just gotta tell the truth, cause I'm living life for real. That makes me the living proof. That's why I can't lie to you. All you really gotta do is pay your dues, pay attention. Then that's how you get off the news. Yeah, you gotta cut off his TV, stop watching news. Yeah, you gotta be the product you supposed to produce the news. Yeah. You don't understand cause you don't know who is who. You don't even know that truly you're the who's who. You're the real you. You don't know the real you at all. You the real Jew. You don't know the real Jew at all. Reveal you. You don't wanna reveal it all. Still do. Cause I reveal it all. This a preview and a sequel. I done came through the second time. Man, I see you with my higher mind, your lower mind. Got you locked behind them bars. You already know it's me. Let's go to war like I'm from Mars. Yeah, you know it's me and I'm GhOD. I'm jumping through your screen just so that you can see. And you still trying to be blind to me. That's stupid. I don't understand how you think I missed the mark. I'm like Cupid and I hit it right in the heart, cause that's where it starts. Swear to God, I am that spark you see in the dark. I'm the light, boy. I shine bright, boy, for real. I'm a star, the one that's out in the atmosphere. These niggas afraid, get your weak ass out of here. I swear to God, this is for the KOGhODs only. If you think that you one of those humans, nigga, you lowly. You beneath me. I step on you like a giant beneath feet. Swear to God, y'all niggas on street shit, street beef. These niggas about to feel that street heat. I'm finna raise up the temp, nigga. Swear to God, y'all all got me bent, nigga. Against the odds, I still go and win, nigga. You know it's me, big KOG, knockouts guaranteed. GhOD is in me. That way you can see this is the sequel and my own soliloquy. Y'all ain't half as tough as me, half as brave. That's why you think that I misbehave, but I ain't misbehave, cause I don't miss, that's for the bitch. You already know it's KOG, scratching the itch, reminisce. I switched the pick, I de-picked it, re-picked it, then lifted. Prolific, I'm a pro, that's why I lifted. A young prodigy, knowing God proud of me, he gotta be, cause he the one who sent me. I'm the I and he, I'm the I he gotta use to see. I'm the I he used to know what it is to be me. Truly I am he, don't you see? You don't know what the image is, the image of me. The image of me is the image of he. The image is of GhOD, you seen that for yourself. Breathe for yourself, dog. You cannot be helped if you don't help yourself. You are not gonna be saved. Swear to God, that's the reason why you stuck in those grades. You down low, boy. I'm up high now, in the sky now, in the arrogant. That's why they call me arrogant. Arrogant, because I am the arrogant. I'm arrogant, cause I'm an inheriting. God's kingdom, I'm a king, cause I'm the king. Think king, I'm the king, thinking the king is me. Got the crown on my head, boy, this a real thing. Swear to God, I am the genie in the lamp, a real G. Nigga, the gene, the God, the DNA. I don't play, I took it this away, then that away, but this way, inside the only way, the true way. So now I'm inwards, the N-word, nigga, I'm really trill. Know that it's me for real, really had to unveil the notion. Used to be a clown, now I gave him the potion. I don't fuck around, boy, I am the whole ocean. Just experiencing a young wave in a particle. This part of me is a party, G. Let's party up, the party is not parted from GhOD, nigga. We his kids. We are truly what he is. He hid in my life for defense. I'm the offense, cause you know that I'm coming. Know that I'm drumming. Know that they running, cause they don't want it. But still they gon' get it. No, I'm not gon' miss when I hit it, y'all. The sunbeam. Gotta see everybody get hit by the sunbeam and the sun's lasers. You know it's me. If you don't see the sun plays you. 3D. OG. N-O-G, an original. I am KOG, that OG is for the original. Know that it's me cause I had to make it pivotal, digital, so that they can see it with their carnal mind's eye. I'm God's tree of life, bonsai. Soul reaper, like Bunkai. They know it's me and I'm having fun as fire, as fly. Gotta get back up in the sky. Ain't that high, they know that they getting penalized. Penal eyes, they can't see cause they don't realize. The real I, the one I am that I. Exodus 3:14, because I'm exiting. You know it's me, inhalation, nigga, I'm excellent. Stop playing with the one, I'm the one. Stop playing with the one that's gon' go get it done. D-O-N-E, D-1, O-N-E, that's one, and I am D-1, nigga, I get it done. I am the sun, I am the one that's overflowing it. They know that it's me, O-dosing on energy, I'm overdosing it. O-D on energy, O-D niggas know it's me for sure, cause I keep showing, and they don't wanna see, but they gon' turn their eyes from me. That's why they don't realize, cause they hide from me. GhOD, why are you hiding? In the garden, Adam and Eve dying? Are you stupid, nigga? Unique. Swear to God, I cannot stop, I'm at the top, they know I rise. See, that's the reason why they know that I'm Poseidon. See, when I say, see, oh shit, they don't know it's me, they like, oh shit, it's really him, is it him for real? Yes it is, these niggas still running around in fear, nigga, it is over cause the end times are finally here. Hey, God's son decided to reappear, fuck it, know that it's me, nigga, had to squeeze it in the bucket. Niggas know it's me, I did that shit, that's just for fun, it's fun for me, niggas know that it's now. My chemistry bout to bow, biochemistry like how bioluminescent stars gotta brighten up the sky and shit. Niggas already know I had to go and die and shit, the rising shit. Now I gotta live and they don't know what to do with my life shit. Fuck it, that's right, I'm the light. That's right, I'm the Christ. Hey, what you mean? I'ma say it, I don't care who like or don't like it. I'm a titan. I came back fighting. Matthew 10:34. Nigga came through busting down closed doors for sure. And I got more, good Lord. I got more in store, restore, that is rest, restoration. God is the rest that we needed for the nation. This is prolific, it is different for the nation. I lifted up everybody against their own proclivities. Remember these inner dimensions. I'm about to switch them. Hey, what you on, dawg? Hey, what you on, dawg? Hey, we way up. Why these niggas wanna keep on waiting? When we way up. Looking down on them, we just waving. Trying to get them come up, we waving. Try to get them up here, these stages. Life is a stage, goddamn, we playing. Why you taking everything serious? I'm saying. Super Saiyan, dawg, we just playing, y'all, we just playing along in the game of life. Row your boat, but just row it right. They up shit creek with no motherfucking paddles. That shit down bad. That's why I ain't put the crown down. They know it's me. I'm the crown now. Unique. That's why I'm gonna sound off sirens. They know that it's me, and I'm hiring higher ups. Nigga, I'm raising all my people. We gon' keep it equal. We gon' keep it even. Even if we had even. We can see through the deception, no deceiving. Swear to God, cause we breathing for no reason. Living life. Don't gotta do no thinking. That's fact. Somebody say I got a question, man. What up, though? That's love, bro. Run us up. What it do? What's up? Nah, man. Hey, I don't even know what you referring to, Lord Trey Gaming, but it's all love on my end, 100% off God. You feel me? Like, that's all it. Don't stress yourself about nothing. Somebody said, KO, how far is Spring from you? I'm on Cullen and Brinkley, 77033. Put it in your GPS. Excuse me. Somebody said, if God and Jesus are all-knowing and they talk to each other, what will they talk about? They'll talk about all the things they forgot. The energy of the plant is at all-time high. Mother Gaia is woke, and so are her children. Yeah. Glory be to God. Somebody says, you in Utah? No, I'm in Houston, Texas. That's for sure. Somebody said, forget. Yeah, the carnal mind is your ability to forget. That's why God uses a human. A human is an ability to forget. A human is an alien technology that God created so that God can forget, so that God can play remembering himself. That's facts. I said, hey, send me the address so I can remember and pull up. Family, you straight. I'm not worried about you getting no food stamps and trying to stress yourself out about something I don't even know what you're talking about, family. You good. But I'm on Cullen and Brinkley Street, 77033. Facts. Somebody said BS. It's no BS, family. You are God and you forget things. Why do you think that's BS? You're going to keep on forgetting things so that you can keep remaking things like you didn't already make the same shit. You like kids that just want to keep showing you the same thing over and over. Like, Daddy, look what I made. Daddy, look what I made. You want to do that forever. That's all. So you use amnesia. You use amnesia to do that forever with the same shit in an infinite loop. The loop is infinite. You just going for always, ever and ever. Be saying, look what I made. Daddy, look what I made. Daddy, look what I made. Just being reborn as children over and over and over and over again. Just going to continue to be born as children over and over for all eternity, bro. Cornelius is love. I said, don't let these peasants drain you too much. You already know they cannot do that. My cup runneth over with the energy of God. That's over with. I gotta come on here to drain some of God's energy up off me. I got too much of God's energy on me. And they got anxiety and ADHD type shit. You know what I'm saying? And they got so much energy, I gotta share it with the world. You feel me? Shit, it's over with. Somebody says, I agree. Sometimes I forget myself. We all do. That's just how the carnal mind works. That's facts. Somebody said, that's something you never had the chance to say to your daddy. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why you're trying to hurt my feelings, but that's lame. It's lame that it's your goal to figure out how you can hurt my feelings. That's a lame goal to have. But God is my father, and God was the only father that was my father the whole time, regardless. So we always have God. God is with us as the breath that we breathe. So I am able to say that to my daddy or to my father, because the truth is, God is my father. Anyways. What up, though? Levante said, One Punch Man, how you been, G? Life was beating me down, but I stay swinging back. Now I'm in a good place, G. Stay up. That's love, man. Keep walking and rocking with God. You know, we go through the ups and the downs. You feel me? Like, we plant seeds under the ground, so they got to sprout back up after a while. And in that meantime, we be feeling it. But it's worth it, though. Shout out to the new harvest. Keep reaping what you sow. It's facts. Remain steadfast. Thanks. Somebody said, my goal is to have hair like you. Don't have hair like me. Have hair that God wants you to have. God is the reason why you see this hair on my head like this. This ain't something that I had anything to do with. Facts. Somebody says, hey, love, bro, and love alone. That's a code. That's facts. That's the highest code. Love is the highest code. Facts. You use your free will and love together, you can open it. You can rewire the cosmos into complete heaven. Facts. Somebody says it's not Harris antennas. You perceive downloads from the sun and your hair collects the information. I ain't gonna lie. God talked to me directly from the inside out. Feel me? I ain't even that concerned about the outside sun. I got an inside sun. Facts. I got an internal temperature. I'm hot within myself because within me is a fire. I got a flame within me that give me direct. You feel me? That's facts. I ain't gonna lie. Big GhOD with me. But shout out to everything that God created. God put that sun up there for me too on the outside. It's all love and respect. I feel you. I'm just saying, like, big power on me. God's power is big power. Yeah, you already know what it is, bro. That's how they go. Facts. It's 100. It's love. Somebody says your soul is fire. That's facts. That's why we have a temperature. And you need to keep your temperature too, because if you get too cold, you reptilian, that's a problem. You cold-hearted. You numb. You insensitive. Somebody say go. Somebody say, KO, if God already know the future, do I really have free will? You are God. So what are you talking about? You're like, KO, if I am God, do I have free will? If I know the future? Why you think you gave yourself a human body so that you could play amnesia? You know the future. You don't remember it, though, so you good. And if you don't have free will, then my answer don't matter anyway, does it? My boy, like, do I have free will, KO? Say, if you don't, nothing matters anyway, so fuck it. Facts, that's over with. If you ain't got free will, that's over with. That's dead. Somebody says, tell me something about my life in September. What? How you trying to put me to work? You gotta pay me to be my boss. How you gonna be my boss and you not even paying no wages? You're not even giving me no equivalent exchange. Trying to make me do something. Stop trying to control me. Stop trying to boss me around. So what? Somebody said, no stamina. You can barely speak anymore. I mean, I can do whatever I feel like doing. If I feel like speaking harder than this, I will. But like I said, all you doing is trying to troll. You the only person in here trying to find something to complain about. Only losers complain. That's facts. Somebody says you're overrating free will. You have misunderstood what God intended for us with free will. It doesn't matter. Free will is free will, regardless. It's just free will is free will. It just is what it is. I don't know what you're trying to argue with, but you're just trying to argue, period. That's all you keep trying to do. Somebody just says, bro said, just imagine you remembering everything that ever happened. So I guess forgetting sometimes is not so bad. First of all, we love forgetting because ain't nobody worry about that. Ain't nobody trying to do all the remembering all that. What? Nah, fuck all that. We love ignorance. We love to be able to ignore things and go to sleep, take a break, have some rest. That's facts. I don't know. This person with this weird name, it keeps trying to be a troll. Like, why are you trying? You trying to be a troll is what's crazy. Being a troll as a goal is crazy. Being a troll as a goal is crazy. God did not, listen to me, God did not give us free will. We have free will. God did not give us anything. We have what God is. We are not creations. We existed before creation. We existed before this body. We existed before we created a body to express ourselves through. We existed before the world. Facts. Infinite existence. Before and after this life. This is not my first life and nor is it my last. God is definitely within as the power of life, able to regenerate your cells so that you can have stem cells instead of cancer cells. All right? Either you're going to have stem cells or cancer cells. I said we existed as an idea. We are still that same idea in God's imagination. We're still ideas. I do. Pay my dues, that's the difference between me and you. I do. Marry life. I'm married with life, bro. Roll your boat, jelly down the stream. Marry, right? Y'all didn't marry the light. I am the light of my life. Now I live as Christ. Yeah, I live as God. It ain't even hard. Y'all just lost in the fog, living as frauds, living as legal fictions. I switched up the depiction. I was living livid, I switched it. Now I'm a living vivid. This my own picture. Picture me rolling. They know it's me and what I'm holding. GhOD sun, so I'm golden, radiating. They already know I grand rise and radiate. They know it's carbon copy, a copy of God, 10-4. You already know that I lost my mind like 10 foil. I swear to God, they are been oil, bad blood. They can't get high enough to get new thoughts like us. Neocortex is up. What's up? It's us. We are the stars shining the brightest. They know it's me. Let's remind them right where the light is. Boy, I'm like Zeus, Jesus. I'm Jesus before the J. He's us. Now what they gonna say? There was a H. Or I could say who. You use the Y instead of the J. When you say Jew, you really meant to say Jew, like you a French accent. Stop playing with me. I've been knew all this since back then. You just bad acting. An actor still acting. Paid actors waiting on lights, camera, action. Me, I actually express GhOD. Unique. God's life living. Mine says, how do you conclude your understanding of verses? Do you research and assess different explanations and come to your own, or just run with any idea that pops up first in your mind after reading a verse? I'm definitely already God. The Bible reads itself to me perfectly. It says exactly what it says in spirit and in truth. There is no physical separation in the non-physical reality, so I just go with the spiritual continuum. When I read the verse, I don't read a verse. I remember who I am. This is divine memory. You forgot yourself, and that's why you do not remember me. Shipping me timbers. Heart cold as December, them winters. Dark night of the soul. When you ain't want the story to be told, bitch, I'ma testify. This a testimony, cause I test the sky. I testify, I touch the sky. Now I'm in the sky, they call me arrogant, cause I'm in the air again. They know I'm a co-heir with Christ. K.O. area. Shit, I'm inheriting everything that I like, everything that I want. I just gotta write. They got arthritis. I write what I like. I am the author of that thing you call life. God give me the pen, calligraphy, the signature, the sign of nature. They know it's me and I'm different. I am not your nomenclature. Appellation, mountain. You already know I am self-accountable. Boy, I am accountant. I am the accounting. You can't surmount me. Yeah. Liberal arts, literary works of art that they cannot see with their inner mind. They don't understand. They know this design. They trying to be a man. I am being God, and that is the difference. And they are looking odd because they are the difference. That is subtraction. They already know it's me, and I'ma make it happen, snapping like it's magic. I had to do it like a hat trick. How do you get that rabbit out that rabbit hole? Bottomless pit, ain't no bottom to hit. Swear to God, when you fall forever, this is as fly as it get. How you fall forever, ain't no bottom. Why you steady think you falling, you are flying. Bitch, I'm about to soar, you a lion, so a loser. Swear to God, I'm the light, I'm the refusal of the confusion. Lit the fuse, I'm the can do, because I can do, and I do pay my dues like hey, that's waste. Had to excrement, let it go. Had to exhale, Geronimo. Big leap of faith, had to jump out of my own body, assuming cum laude. Swear to God, I'm astro traveling, who know about it? I am the Astros, this is Astro World, bitch. I'm in Houston, Texas, nigga. You ain't understanding what I'm saying, cause you don't know the game that I'm playing. I'm higher than y'all. I'm the fire. I'm God's desire. Shit, swear to God, I really got it, ain't no problem. I'm the solution, nigga. Hey, let me solve them. I swear I got them. And let me get them. Houston, we have a solution. Now I'm back in my city, yo. Houston had a problem, that's why he sent me, yo. Hey, Houston, they had a problem, so he sent me. Houston, we have a solution. It's a river, it's a river, it's a river. Who ship? Who ship? Hey, who ship? It's the mothership. Who these aliens is? Hey, who's the mothership? Hey, who these alien kids? Hey, who's the mothership? Who's aliens' kids? The chosen ones. You know what we did. We just having fun on a Sunday. We just want to do what the sun say. We just want to do what the sun way. Trying to get high in the sky like we running down a runway. Facts, but we not your models. What I go, that's me, nigga. Not popping no bottles. Bottle rockets, rocket science. You know it's me, I ain't lying. Mathematician, doing it different. Had to make the difference, so I had to do the shit with persistence. I am consistent. Swear to God, I'm overly dedicated. I'm not gonna stop till we all made it, until we all make it. So I'm gonna keep it. You already know I'm gonna leak it. I'm not secret. This is the secretion. Now you can see creatures. Gotta see the Loch Ness, nigga. Wait, take a second, digest, nigga. It ain't you that's breathing, that's God in your chest. So just chill, take a second, take a rest, nigga. Restoration. Who got more? Who got more? God got more. That's in store. That's galore. Swear to God, good Lord. Swear to God, good Lord. Oh my God, it's Jesus who need us. Yeah, we all need Christ. Let Christ be alive in your life. Let Christ be your light, so you can see even if your light become night. Don't get lost in the dark. Swear to God, you got a fire inside. It's a spark, yeah. It's a spark, it's a thought. You can do it. I swear to God, you can pay all your dues. You are God, yeah. the source of the credit. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Been yourself. You are. Yes, you are. Yes, you been yourself your whole life. Now you gonna know it for the rest of your life. Yeah, never forget it. And remember if you do. Remember if you do, paying dues. This is a lifted nation. Prolific. We've been lifting lately. We different. We've been shifting lately. Ships. Motherships, out of space. We are out of time, man, out of space. Right now, it's right now, yeah. Right now, it's right now. God's present. God is in our present. Yeah, we in the present, and God is the present, a gift of life. Swear to God, it's a different life. If you live the Christ, live it right. Through you. Swear to God, that was a preview. Let God do it, it's a sequel. Now you can see you, yeah. See God reflection, yeah. See God's perfection, yeah. You are God's reflection. That means you are God's perfection, yeah. Do you accept that you're perfect, yeah? Do you accept that you're worth it, yeah? Or do you accept that you're earth like? You just think that you're dirt like. You just think that you're dirt. You do not know what you're worth. And run it back up. It's facts, man. You already know how they gotta go. Too easy. And I do this shit just because I'm breathing. Reason's not a need be. I don't need a reason. I'm already breathing. Y'all just diseasing. All of your reasons called diseasing, I don't need it. Because I'm already breathing. That's free, bitch. Why would I try to go and get a reason if I'm already breathing for free, man? That's why you diseasing. Top of the morning, man. Grand Rising radiate. We are radiation, nuclear. This is a nuclear holocaust for the nuclear vision, because we got to pay the cost to be the boss. Mazel tov, we at the top of the mountain. Mountain tops are mountain. They already know what we amount to, but hey, who's counting? I am self-accountable, so I am the accountant. Make a mountain move. Swear to God, I pay them dues. Swear to God, I really do with God's energy. I-O-D on that energy, O-D. You know me. I tend to overdo these things. Hey, it's cool because he intervenes as my true identity. If I get lost, I get redeemed. That's salvation. And you know I need that salvation. You know, I don't like to become complacent. I like to remain adjacent to God, like the right hand, not the wrong. Been with God all along, man. That's love from up above. That G love, you know what I'm saying? Gloves up, guns down. True heroes under God. Fact. Yeah, had to turn it backwards. Had to be good actors. We used to be battling. We was paddling. We was fighting against the river. We was fighting against the current. Yeah, we switched it up. Paradigm switched it up. Said it go and get the switch. Had to go and get the switch for us. Then they try to hit us on the butt with the switch. Like what? Now we know what the switch is. Now we hitting all the gears quick. 2020 for the vision. 2020 for the business. They already know it's us now. Know we went through the up downs. Now we still on top though. These niggas get mad because they want us to drop. We will not. Hey, star seeds get planted in the sky. You gotta look up to see the stars that God planted. You okay? They want us to fall. They want us to be the seeds that they plant in the ground. But nah, we stay up though. We are the utmost. We up though. Facts. We all the way at the top of the sky. They already know it's me. Not living a lie. Facts. Yeah, God plants seeds in the sky. So you don't have to worry about falling. That's facts. You look up to see stars. Stars planted in the sky. That's facts though. Running it up, running it back, bro. Never be that, yo. Man, I appreciate that, Captain SOS. Man, you a poet, so, you know, it hit different with you for sure. That's love. I appreciate that love, Aura. Said the music is so very delightful. I appreciate that love. Somebody said it's real easy to find when you post shorts from outside your house at the garage. I told everybody where I'm at. I tell everybody where I'm at. I'm not hiding. I'm easy to find because I chose to be. I expose myself. I'm the one exposing me. Yeah. Why would you think I would expose myself if I was trying not to be found? Why would I tell everybody I'm on Cullen and Brinkley Street if I didn't want them to know that I was on Cullen and Brinkley Street? What am I supposed to be afraid of? It's just y'all fearmongers. Y'all the only ones that are afraid of something. Why are you saying it's not easy to... You saying, oh, it's not hard to find you. Yeah, it's public record. It's for the public. You feel me? Like, what's wrong with you? They're like, oh, make sure they don't see your car license plate. I'm like, the license plate must be displayed by law. Everybody must be able to see my license plate. I don't even understand. Like, they just be trying to fearmonger. They're trying to be afraid of anything. They're like, oh, it's not hard to find your house. Okay, now what? Life goes on. Nah, it's love, Trey. It ain't nothing. It's just God, you feel me? So I'm going to just keep testifying. This is my own therapeutic. This for therapeutic purposes, you feel me? So, you know, God put me in such a position to where my journey, I testify for therapy. So, it's love. It's just love. It's just God's love. It's just therapy for my pain, you feel me? Excuse me. It's my daily bread. We fight demons every single day in a row. Every day you gotta choose God. Every day you gotta choose up. You feel me? Like, every day you gotta reap what you sow. So, yeah, it's all good. Facts, facts. I appreciate you, Lord Trey. Gaming is love. My boy James Tillman said, they don't understand. They not ready. We fear nothing, not even fear itself. We are the chosen. In fact, why would I fear something that God got planned for me? And if God don't have that plan for me, then that's not going to happen. If it happened, it was going to happen regardless. So I walk with God, full faith in God. It's whatever. What I'm supposed to do? Be afraid until it happens anyway? I'll just be living my life happily, at peace, until whatever you're afraid to happen happens. Until then, I'll be in heaven. So, you know. What else? That's facts. I'm talking about it took so much pain to shine. And this type of self-confidence, the reason why you can't stop my shine is because my shine is produced by pain. And you're not stopping my pain. You trying to increase my pain. And because my shine is based on my pain, the more you increase my pain, the more you make me shine. So if you a hater and you hate my shine, you just make me shine more without me even trying. God sent you as a hater to make sure that I get my shine on. That's facts. Gotta love the haters. Haters gonna hate. But if you don't love them, then you a hater too. Facts. That's facts. Team Yahweh, no Baal, said, hey, bro, Yahweh and Jehovah are the same. Yes. Are they also Zeus and Allah? Yes. Everything is God. Period. All you gotta do is put everything back in its proper order. Then you'll realize that nothing is out of order. Everything is God. Nothing is lying. Nothing can lie to you. You just have a mind that is attracted to lies, and you have a mind that's attracted to truth. You have to pick the mind that's attracted to truth. Otherwise, you'll get caught up in your lies. That's facts, James. You feel me? Like, that's the way. That's why we Super Saiyans. If you ever seen Dragon Ball Z, the Super Saiyans get stronger every time they get closer to death. So, you know, just more fuel to the fire. A Super Saiyan is a man on fire. A Super Saiyan is a man on fire. That's facts. That's facts. But that's how the game go. And we playing the game, so, you know, bring it on. You feel me? That's what make the game a game. If there was no levels, if there were no bosses, if there was no achievements, nothing to overcome, the game would be boring. And you only made the game up because you was bored in the first place. Facts. My boy James said, right. The Dragon Balls exist inside of you. They talk about it in the Bible. People just misconstrue words. But you are your greatest warrior. God's warrior. That's facts. If you're not your greatest warrior, that's when you still exist as your greatest enemy. You either are your own enemy or you are your own savior. People, they'll accept and admit that they their own enemy. But then when you tell them that they their own savior, you your own Christ, they don't admit that. And that's because they are actively being their own enemy by not admitting that they are their own savior. Until you save yourself, you the reason you not saved. Facts. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. Don't save them. They just want to be slaves. Enslave them. They just want to get paid, so pay them. They'll never get paid. That currency. The exchange. don't save them. They don't want to be saved. I say, KO, stop stressing. God's with you, so who could be against you? KO Street King. I ain't gonna lie, stress is a part of life. It's not that we stop stressing, it's that you manage your stress and use your stress to your benefit. Use your stress correctly, okay? It's not that you stop stressing, it's that you use your stress righteously. Use your stress for your life. I use my stress to be the best. I'm the best because of the work that I put in. The work I put in is stress. But I use my stress. I use my fire. I use my pain. And that's why I'm a furnace. I'm a nuclear reactor. What up though, Angel? How is love? Facts. Miss your energy as well. Your presence is appreciated. It's facts. Big energy, high frequencies. It's love. Facts. And we use all our energies, even our pain. I don't run from no pain. I don't run from no stress. I just use everything as an alchemist. And I transmute it from lead into gold as a letter or a leader. A letter. Words. Spells. Spell casting. Facts. Man, shout out to Angel Hall. That's love, man. I'm glad you was able to tap into it. It's a beautiful Sunday. And you know, we all are the sun rays. We the sunbeams, because we on the sun team. So, you know, we be doing sun things. Feel me? So shout out to the sun, man. Shout out to the sun and you. Your solar plex, your solar, your soul, your psyche, your mind, your sense of self, your identity. Somebody says, yeah, but we don't. Oh, Trey said, yeah, but we don't. Because stress is a choice and truth is, what are you stressing for, KO? I'm stressing for rejuvenation, for immortality, for youth, for athleticism. I'm stressing for maintenance. Facts. I'm stressing because God gave me stress, and it's my job to use it right. That's facts. Consistent evolution, consistent adaptation. Facts. God love you. When you love God back, it's evolution. It evolve. Love backwards is evolve. You are God in a reflection. So when you give God his love back, you evolve. We want evolution. You know what I'm saying? Cellular regeneration. If stress exists, we just gonna use it properly. If ignorance exists, we just gonna use it properly. If anger exists, we just gonna use it righteously. Anything that exists for us to use it right. So don't be afraid of that which exists. You just use it right. That's facts. Somebody says, well, always be strong, KO. We are God strong, and Jesus Christ is watching. Okay. Run it up. Live your best life. Make your dreams come true. Put that work in. Somebody says, how do we know whether to use it right? How do we know whether to use it right, though? You learn from your experience. That's facts. Big GhOD, Trey. That's facts. You learn from your own experiences, my boy. All right? It's all love. God is with us all. God already helping us all. You don't gotta pray, you ain't gotta beg, you ain't gotta ask. All you gotta do is realize it's not God will reign, God is reigning. You don't have to pay for me. You praying for me out of doubting God. You praying because you doubt God is working right now. Stop praying. Stop begging. Stop asking. Stop acting like God is not present, active, right here, right now. God don't need you to pray, don't need your prayers. God don't need you to beg, don't need you to ask. Actions create equal opposite reactions with no asking. Get active. Go be God. Stop trying to pray to God like you are not God. Go be God. Go, like facts. Go co-create. Go create your life. Stop operating out of fear. You sound weird. You sound like you whining, begging and crying and needing. You sound needy, like you need God. You have to be God. Be God. This is some stand-up type shit. You gotta stand up and be a man and go out there and live your life. This not no begging. This not no, oh, we praying for you. I don't know. I don't need that. That shit weak ass energy. That shit weird. I am above you. I'm above your prayers. I'm above all that shit. I'm walking on fire, embracing the fire. Ask the fire. That's over with. Somebody said, we will worship him. No, you will be him. The only way to worship God is to be God. If you're not being God, you're being retarded. God is the source of intelligence. If you're not being the source of intelligence, then you're being the opposite of intelligent. That's retarded. So no, stop it with the we will worship him. Be him. Be God. That's the only way to worship God. Is to let God be through you. Let God be. Be God. Let God trying to worship and all that. Nah, fam. You still trying to act like God is separated from you. Like God is distant. Like God over there somewhere. Like God is up in the air somewhere or something. Fam. The way you talking like God is external. Like you gotta. Nah, fam. You are God, bro. It's you. You are God. Live your life. Don't be whining and crying and shit. That shit weird. Be strong. Be a man. Stand up. Be confident. Be proud. Take control of your life righteously. That's what it means to be God. It means to learn to evolve righteously, to become right in your expression of self. That's all. Facts. God is not outside of you. So it's not like, oh, you need to pray to him. Like he is you. You praying to yourself like you not praying to yourself. You talking to yourself, acting like you not talking to yourself. It's you. You are praying to yourself, bro. Talking about we gonna pray for you, KO. You talking, you just praying to yourself. You talking to yourself. I appreciate you. I love you. I appreciate you for holding that positive energy for me. That's what we do. I'm holding positive energy for you too. I wish you well. You wish me well. That's facts. That's love. That's what prayer is. That's what it is. But it ain't no get down on your knees and put your hands together. Man, nobody not doing well, bro. No. We stand up, bro. Facts. Be God. That's how you worship God, fam. Facts. Be God. That's how you pray for me. You pray for me by being God. That's it. If you want to pray for me, be God. Facts. You know it's not beef. Nothing exists except God. It'll never be beef. I'm just saying, we're not going to practice operating in doubt or operating in fear. We're not going to practice operating in separation. Every time you come around me and you act like God is separated from you, every time you come around me and you act like you are not God, I'm going to hit you with that fire. I'm going to hit you with that flame. You're going to get oven roasted, rotisserie style. All right? If you come over here talking about anything that is evidence that you are not God, I'm going to purge your soul. And it ain't beef. It ain't whatever you want to call it. I naturally don't care. I'm telling you so that you can be aware. Anytime you not God, when you around me, I'm going to beat your ass. So, if you got a problem with that, don't come around me. Other than that, be God. Be God or be gone. Facts. If you're not God, I don't want you in my life. I'm just saying, if you're not God, stay away from me. What are you talking about? I only want God. I only want God. If you're not God, I don't want you. So either be God or be gone. Why would I want anything other than God? Why would I don't. I'm straight. If you're not God, I'm straight. It's all love regardless. It's all love regardless. But if you ain't gonna be God, be gone. Facts. Book link in the description. Click the link. 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 The book is available on Amazon. Click the link and get you one. Facts. Factory. This is a fact factory. F-A-C-T. What the hell? Mosquitoes trying to do it to me. Chill, man. We just put a little time, man. Glory be to God, y'all feel me? So I appreciate y'all being on the GhODCast. This is not your ordinary podcast. This is where we get you to God fast if you have a heart that's strong enough and brave enough to withstand that pressure that might bust your blood vessels on its way to squeeze those piezoelectric crystals in your pineal gland, your diamond mine, so that your diamond shine with crystal clear nuclear clarity. Okay? Facts, nuclear clarity in your diamond mine so that your diamond shine. That's psychic ball, crystal ball, psychic powers, y'all. Psychic, the psyche, psychology, the study of the psychic powers inside of me. That's facts. Y'all know what it is. Only God is real. Everything else is for entertainment purposes only. So do not confuse yourself. Do not get confused. But you do have free will, so that is on you. Do what you do, but watch my shoes, because KO a big stepper, and I will step on you. All right, so you've been warned. Viewer discretion is advised. This is for the KO gods only. The co-creators, we do not talk to humans. If you self-identify as a human, we're not talking to you. We only talk to God. If you are not God, we don't want you. We only want God. So if you're not God, we're not talking to you. We only talk to God. All right, so go live your life. Have a great time. We don't care. No one cares. This is for the KO gods, co-creators, co-create with a community of co-creators creating heaven on earth, because we are the sons of God. We are the gang stars, the gangsters, the only ones brave enough to let God's light shine bright as a community. So yeah, here we go. The revelation, forevermore. Revelations 1:18, Revelations 23. Facts, I know what it is. Anyways, y'all, man, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all double tap the screen, put some love on the live for me one time. Y'all subscribe, you know what I'm saying? And catch us next time we go live, man. It's the GhODCast. All right, that's love, Jerome. Joseph, comment in the comment section for me and let me know if something stood out to you or if you need to, time stamp the live for me or something in the comments. You feel me? Man, I appreciate y'all love. I appreciate y'all participation in the community that we are creating. So, it's our world. Let's design it to our benefit, to our liking. All right? Facts, man. See y'all next time, man. I'll see you later, Trey. It's love. I see y'all on the next episode, man. Y'all tap in. Sink in. God frequency. This the creator code. Facts. I love you. I love you. That's facts.